His name is Truett Haynes. He does have the record in running in jeans.
I'm thinking I got a chance this year. Over 1 million people try to get into this marathon, and one person decides to run it as Thomas the Tank Engine. Hey, maybe we should dress up as a caterpillar.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the I Don't Know Running podcast, where we share our experiences that make running fun and sometimes not so fun. I'm Lewis.
And I'm Mitch. And over 1 million people try to get into this marathon, and one person decides to run it as Thomas the Tank Engine.
Sounds fun. Yeah. Yeah, let's jump into it. This is as Mitch said, over 1 million people. We actually ran the numbers for last year. That was last year, right? For this past one. 1,133,000 tried to get into 26. And 1,300,000 and some thousand. It was an additional 200,000.
Are trying to get into 2027.
And you think of that and you go, yeah, I'm going to just enjoy that race. I'm going to take it in. We're talking about London Marathon, by the way.
Yeah. I put in for last year and this year. And I'm thinking I got a chance this year. I might get in.
Technically you have a chance.
I have a chance. I still have a chance.
It's
just like I'm going to win the lottery. For real.
Yeah, for real. You do have a better chance of getting into the London Marathon, but
so there's still a better chance.
It's still a better chance. But we want to talk about the craziness that is the London Marathon. Thomas the Tank Engine, high heels, jeans, suits.
Three-piece suit.
Three-piece suits. Oh, and three-piece suits with dress shoes.
Yeah.
That's a different category.
Did you say clogs already?
I did not say clogs.
Wooden shoes.
So we're going to talk about a few of these. But this is the craziness that is the London Marathon. If you have not heard what happens at the London Marathon, and I don't know, what we should have looked up. It's amazing when we start talking and stuff starts like popping into my head.
We got to be better at searching at the same time.
Yeah, like one of us has to take over and start searching it. I haven't told you what, but I wonder when this started becoming such a thing.
We've talked about it with Nicole a long time ago because she's always got these crazy ideas like, hey, maybe we should dress up as a caterpillar and run Grand Rapids Marathon.
And that's a thing.
Because it's not just at London. It happens all over the place.
Those records can happen everywhere. It's just the thing about London is that Guinness actually shows up at London to adjudicate, essentially, verify, confirm, and also then give out certificates and things like that at the finish line. Do you remember Circle Logic, that guy that ran?
Yeah, he was running as a zombie.
But Guinness was there for that. Do you remember that? An adjudicator had showed up for that because they knew he was doing that. It wasn't a zombie, it was pajamas.
It was a zombie.
Oh, it was a zombie, but it looked like it was...
It was a sad zombie.
It was, but I think he got it. I'm pretty sure
he doesn't have it now.
He does not have it anymore, but I knew that because it wasn't that much longer later, and we saw this London Marathon, and some guy had broken that record. But he ran it pretty quick.
He was low threes, I think.
Was he not under 3?
Because I don't think we'll have to get to that point.
Yeah. But at any rate, we are going to talk about all the people that don't think a marathon is hard enough, apparently. I cannot imagine running in high heels. I know I'm a guy, but still.
I mean, you walk in them, so what's the difference, right?
I don't walk in them.
Oh, never mind. We're not talking about that right now.
I don't know what it's like. I can't imagine it's easy. You see women walking in them and they trip and fall sometimes. You see, especially at graduations, that's the time the girls put on heels, walking across, and they're like, oh, this is my first time.
I have a lot of friends that have run London. I want to know if anybody has noticed that many more. I mean, it's like how many, what is it? Almost 60,000 people ran London this year or finished it?
Yeah, 59,000 something, yeah.
So maybe you don't notice it, because there's so many people, but it is more there.
I don't know. You see, when you see some of the pictures and video from it, there's a lot happening, and a lot of it is clearly that. And the fact that they're not just finishing in the 4-hour plus range. They're under 3. some of these.
Yeah.
So we're just going to talk about a few of the, I don't know, the ones that stand out. You can say they're bizarre. Some of them are bizarre. Some of them are just like, oh, that makes sense. You could do that.
And then we want listeners to try to do this and set some records. We'll have you on.
Yeah, you can do it in a 5K or a 10K. Fastest 5K or 10K as a clown. You can start breaking it down. It's kind of like that's never happened on the third Tuesday at 2:00 while it's raining and snowing at the same time.
Oh,
Guinness World Record.
We start splitting hairs pretty quick, don't we?
So let's talk about suits, jeans, clogs, heels. Well, I guess those are where we'll start. So these would be kind of like the more normal. I guess clogs and heels. Like none of this is really normal, I guess. I can see doing suits and jeans though. Like that's something I can go, all right, I can put on a suit and I can run. Clogs and heels, those don't sound like running.
Well, what's funny is we live near Holland, Michigan. And at the time of this being recorded, tulip time is going on right now.
And
there's a lot of people walking around in wooden shoes.
Yep.
So if you want to, you can buy them right downtown Holland.
Yeah.
You can get yourself a set and you can run a marathon in those if you want.
I went to the parade yesterday, the Kinder, I don't remember what they call it, the Kinder Parade or something like that. And there were a lot of bands and different people or, part of the parade wearing those clogs and doing dances and doing all this, kick their shoes. And one of them, it was funny, they had we're a little off topic here, but one of the groups was wheeling a wagon behind them, and it was the clog pickup because obviously they'd fall off or something like that, and they had to keep going. So they had some shoes.
Or a kid just gets pissed and
they're done. So let's jump into some of these records. Number one, I cannot pronounce this name, but it is a marathon in a suit. Starts with a B. It's spelled Boudewijn. How do you say that? Nailed it.
I think I got it.
Dominicus.
Everything
is the last name.
Everything is silent. The first name is silent.
First name is silent. Dominicus set a Guinness World Record in 2026 at London Marathon for the full suit plus dress shoes.
I think that's what stands it out.
I wonder what classifies dress shoes because I'm thinking Clarks. Clarks are they're pretty comfortable.
Yeah, but I'm thinking David one Monday night forgot his running shoes and he ran around the lake in dress shoes and they were the hard soled ones.
Oh man. I don't know. That's
so
tough.
Dress shoes and dress socks. It was pretty dang funny. He did it.
Funny. Way to go. His time, 3:21:42. So maybe, I don't know. There's some room there. Jason Hunt set the actual fastest marathon in a suit. So no dress shoes here in a time of 2:38:21. That's flying. I wonder there are rules to a lot of these, and I think we will describe a couple of the rules down below. But like the suit, is there a fabric that it has to be, or can you do like I'm thinking whatever's super breathable, the most breathable thing.
Yeah, but I'm sure it has to be something you buy off the shelf. Like you can't.
Maybe.
I can't imagine you make it out of moisture wicking
everything.
Fabric.
Yeah, super breathable.
Like that seems like that'd
Can
be
you
cheating.
cut holes in it?
I doubt it.
I wonder.
I don't know.
I wonder how. But that would be the interesting thing.
Somebody's gonna have to look it up for us.
Yeah, because clearly we can't.
We're not quick enough.
We're good at really discussing the stuff and putting some good questions out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jason Hunt 2025 was that record. Previous record was Lloyd Scott in 2011, and still a very respectable fast time in a suit of 2:44:19. As we did the math earlier, that is 6 minutes.
Yeah, we both said, hey, it's about 6 minutes. And then it's like, oh, yeah.
And then we scrolled further and went, oh, it's right there, 6 minutes. And yeah, it is interesting when you look at that kind of a record and you go, that 238 wins some local marathons. Yeah. Pretty, I don't want to say easily, but pretty easily. That would win Kalamazoo.
Yeah. It depends on if there's prize money or not.
Maybe not Kalamazoo. But at any rate, yeah, prize money would make a difference, who's showing up, things like that. But 238 is fast. But that was not in dress shoes. Dress shoes is 321.
But I do like this, the joke categories being attacked by sub-elite athletes. So, like if you're right in that range, you're not elite, I want to see people doing this.
You want to see elites doing it?
No. Oh. People, like, you're already not going to win.
Yeah.
You're fast enough to beat most people. Now,
yeah.
Just step it up a notch.
Do you recall Levi and I were going to run fifth, third
with a dress shirt
and tie?
He's done it a bunch of times.
Yeah, and then I was going to join him. We were going to. We had like 5 or 6 of us.
He copied Pat Carey, so Pat Carey was the first one to do that.
Well, first one, but still doing it.
And then he took it and he started doing it like almost every time.
And it would be fun to have a big group of that.
But he said it. I believe he said it was pretty miserable.
Oh, I bet. I can't imagine a tie around your neck. That is no fun.
And then wear it to, clean it, press it, wear it to work on Monday.
On Monday, yeah, for sure. Has to be. Speaking of Riverbank, that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get your Fincher medal. Fincher medal ribbon.
The eye is missing.
The eye is missing. That is a bummer. All right, let's talk about some jeans. And this one, if you've followed any running of any kind, if you've followed running stories, you've probably heard this name because this guy has been killing it as far as just going out there and doing it.
Just like fitness in general.
His name is Truett Haynes. He has had, I think it just got broken. I was just talking to Mitch about this prior to recording. He may have the push-up record in 24 hours. He had the pull-up record in 24 hours. I think the pull-up record just got beat by this super young, I say young kid. I think he was 22, but
pretty young.
He just beat the 24-hour pull-up record. I think Truett Haynes did have it. But at any rate, he does have the record in running in jeans. He broke it. He did not break it at London. Broke it in Eugene, Oregon, no less, in a time of 2:34:45.
In jeans.
That is nuts.
That's popping up on a lot of people's stories. If you follow running at all, that's been popping up.
Yeah, he did it in 2024. And recently he was, what was the thing he was going for? He had sub something or die. Like he was, maybe it was just sub 230, but that seems almost too close. Maybe it was in jeans. I think he wanted to break. I don't know. But at any rate, he had this. Maybe that's what it was. But man, sub 230.
I love the part where he finished one marathon with only one shoe because it fell off or the lace came untied at mile 25.
Yeah, I do. Was that the same one or no?
I don't know. I only was looking up crazy details, so I didn't get into the details of each
detail. One. Yeah.
Because we always want to talk about it like now. It's like, oh man, I want more data on that.
I know. Yeah, it is pretty incredible. I'm wondering, when you think about that, it's not your classic denim. It's not cowboy jeans. No, they're not. They're number one, they're jeans. Like, don't get me wrong, they're denim. They are denim. I'm saying they're not the stiff.
But I have to do mine in my cowboy jeans then.
Yeah, his are, don't get me wrong, they're jeans and they are denim. But they're, when I think of the old Rustler jeans or the Wrangler, the Levi, the
Tough
old,
skins.
the hard ones. Yeah.
Tough skins where you know,
they're
you
not
had
like that.
the ones you got at Kmart when you were a kid.
The ones that'll chafe you for wearing for 5 minutes. Could you imagine this?
You're not a man unless you can run in those. I'll tell you.
My goodness. So yeah, good on him. That is incredible to be able to do that. You talk about heat restriction, heat retention, restriction of just wearing jeans and the chafing. Like, has he figured out a way? Because I think they're tight. If you look at when he which would make sense, it would move less, maybe rub more. I don't know.
There's a whole lot going on in there after that. That's just that you throw those jeans away when you're done.
Yeah. All right, let's get into the, I would say, more difficult ones. No, I shouldn't say that. Well, I guess it is harder to run in clogs.
So running in wooden shoes, I looked it up.
That isn't great. And this time, it just doesn't compute for me. Running in clogs. 247.
No, I don't. Yeah.
I just don't even get it.
You're not stepping up enough, Lewis.
It's incredible.
You're running in shoes and shorts, and you can't run that?
All right, I got to know how fast Harley Smith, because that's who broke the record. How fast can he run?
I think it was.
Was it?
I think it was a...
I don't think so. It's down below there. Is it? All right, please stand by.
Yep, daughter of Kevin Smith. Yeah, I was looking up if there was a picture of her, of that person.
Really?
Yeah.
So she...
Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're wrong. Harley Smith ran the world's male.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Because that can be a male or a female name.
It could, yeah. All right. Yes, so either way, doesn't matter, male or female. It is a male in this case, but I don't care. How fast can Harley Smith run a normal marathon without clogs?
Well, maybe that's too easy. Yeah, and that was at London Marathon this year.
Yeah, 2026. I did find a picture. The clogs are indeed, well, I shouldn't say that. I wonder if this picture is not with the clogs on.
Okay.
At any rate, let's get back to
more silliness.
More silliness. At any rate, doesn't matter. 247 is ridiculous in clogs. Previous record 254. Slowpoke. In clogs. Benedict, is it Sure?
That's what it looks like to me.
Sure.
So almost 7 minutes faster.
Almost 7. And I love this. How are humans running sub-3 marathons in wooden shoes? It is wooden shoes. Crazy. Stability, blisters, weight. Think about that. So we talked about last week for the Boston?
For the London. So the shoes, the Adidas.
Adidas that are 90.
They weigh nothing.
Nothing. Basically 90 nothing grams.
You may as well wear ankle weights.
Yeah. That is insane. All right, let's get into some heels. Everybody loves their 4-inch heels.
Well, this is the one that's funny to me. This is a man, George Toft, running the fastest marathon in 4-inch heels. 6:26. So that one can go down.
Oh, that has to go down.
A woman could come,
yeah.
I think somebody local could do that one.
6:26. That's crazy.
That was in 2023 at the London Marathon.
That's surprising. I'm surprised, although maybe it's the 4-inch part. Like, that's a pretty tall heel, right? I don't know. I'm not super knowledgeable on heels.
I don't know.
Seems tall to me.
You say that now.
Yeah. 6:26, 4-inch heels, pretty crazy. Inaugural category back in 2023. Established the benchmark. I'm wondering if that's been beat. Might do some more checking on that, because we're going to say that that's it for now until further notice, but it seems like that's a breakable record. 6:26. Come on. Somebody could do better.
There might be faster times, but it's probably not with Guinness Book World Records.
Could be. Yeah.
So
yeah.
that would be my feeling on that.
Maybe they're 3.5 inch and not 4 inch.
Maybe that's why he just said, "Hey, I'll up that."
Yeah, right. Now I'll go with the 5 inch and run a 7 hour. That's the record. Yeah, I cannot. This is exactly what I think about when I think about this severe calf strain.
What? How do you train?
In heels. In heels.
Is he walking around in heels all day? What's he doing?
I just can't
That's just nuts.
All right, here's some more fun ones. Zombies, clowns, Thomas the Tank Engine. Matthew Berry was the zombie, 243.54. Amazing. In 2019, previous world record was 302. That 302 could be the one that's from Carmel. Or not Carmel, Circular Logic, because that's
Could
about...
be, but did we, was it 2019, you think, that we ran it? I can't remember the last time we ran Circular Logic.
17. No, it would have been like 17 or something. Yeah. But at the 19 might be the time that I'm thinking of that broke the one from when we were as Circular Logic.
Okay.
Because it would have been roughly, he was just over 3 hours.
Because that dude was hauling, and it's funny, there's that one goofy turn where you almost, like, and it's every mile, and you got that one where you got to flip around that cone or whatever, and that
26
course.
times.
Yeah, that's rough.
So yeah, good on him. Female zombie record, Loda Osterman, 339.25. So we know we have some females that can break that. Because all it is makeup. Come on, you can do faster.
And there's some talking points like the makeup, the sweat, all that. I've run as a clown at Grand Rapids Marathon 3 years in a row. And Nicole did it 2 of those years. Full makeup, like with stage makeup.
Yeah.
As long as you don't touch your face, nothing runs.
Yeah.
But it gets hot. Like I had a clown suit, like full body suit. We were making balloon animals the whole way. Nicole didn't figure out how to make it, so she tried to carry a bag of them.
Yeah, I spent the evening making them and put them into a bag.
And then it was cold, so they
deflated.
They shrunk. And she kept trying to hand me the bag, and I'm like, "No, that's on you, man."
Female record. Oh yeah, as a clown, 358.
But Nicole could have beat that.
Yeah,
easily at that time.
You could set the record for clown while making balloon animals. New record, new inaugural.
I have to get into London.
There you go. 2027. You're going to set that record.
I have to work on my balloon animal skills again.
Yeah. So you'll have to work on the speed, also like speed. And you'll only make, what's the quickest one? A heart? There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
David was good. He was making intricate things while on the course. Like he was making flowers.
While he's going. Yeah.
The guitar. He was making crazy stuff while we were out there.
Yeah.
But we walked a lot.
Thomas the Tank Engine, 443. That's pretty impressive because it's an elaborate, heavy costume. Massive. Talks about heat retention, hard to fuel, hard to see, wind resistance. I would think so. All things that are not great for a marathon.
Right.
And then you get into some team records, and this is where it gets fun but different. So like 5-person costume team. So that is it says fastest half marathon for a 5-person team. 132. That's a pretty fast 5-person team.
Yeah.
A lot of coordination to happen for that.
Yeah, you think about just bathroom breaks. And
I know. Well, a half marathon, you shouldn't have to have. You get your stuff done before.
It's like
you're not on the team. You're out of here. You can't hold it for an hour and a half.
Hold on, guys. Look away.
Then there's the largest linked groups, maximum tether. Groups often 50 people plus.
But you hate it. You know what I mean? Like you run a race and there's like 6 people running abreast. You're mad enough.
Yeah. I don't even know how you do this.
I don't know what race you would do that where there's enough space.
Yeah, that is crazy. That's another level altogether. And that one isn't necessarily time. It's more just that you have however many of the maximum people you can link together. That's crazy. It could get as big as a race.
Yeah.
And do you have to cross what's the time that you have to cross together? There would have to be something.
That would be
there.
wild for somebody to do that at Grand Rapids Marathon. I think there's, that would be crazy.
Yeah. And then we get into some of the rules, costume rules. So this is what we were saying. There are certain rules. So here, just to give you an example of some of the rules. So an animal costume rule, you can remove the costume head. That's great for kids watching. You can remove the costume head to drink, but you must remain completely stationary. If moving forward while the head is off, automatic disqualification.
Yeah,
that would suck.
Accidentally move forward because you're drinking water and
gone.
Yeah.
You fell forward.
Yeah.
London World is basically the World Cup of weird marathon records. As mentioned, we have talked about this before. It's interesting how Guinness shows up there and it basically awards all this stuff there. In 2026, they called it a gold rush. Over 30 Guinness World Records broken in a single day at the London Marathon. It's an amazing historic year and I'm just wondering where it's going. Like, as you do have more and more people, faster people, because some are time-based.
I would like to see more of this in local races, though. I just think that stuff's fun.
Yeah, for sure. It does ask, why are these records getting faster while you have faster people running them? It only makes sense. I mean, a record can't get slower, can it? Then it's not a record.
True.
I mean, it's a pretty simple...
I can't get an age group, but you know what? I can do.
A slower?
Maybe I can get an age group while dressed as a clown. There you
go. See, just keep breaking it down on a Tuesday at 3 p.m.
Right.
I was first. Why do people actually do this? It's kind of cool for the charity side of things. That's pretty supporting a cause. There is the viral social media part of it and just personal challenges. Yeah, I personally want to run the fastest clown suit marathon I can do. If that's a challenge for you, go do it. Community is huge. Fun, of course. Those are all good. Here are a few. I did want to bring these up because these were fun. I wanted Mitch to respond to these essentially as I'm reading them. He has not read them. And as you're listening to these, let us know your reaction. Fastest marathon while wearing foam clogs. Oh, that's it. It says foam clogs. That's Harley Smith, who ran 2:47. So they are not these.
They're not wooden shoes.
These were not wooden.
Oh, well,
so there we go. Clarification.
Well, that's like, what are they wearing? Like Crocs?
Basically Crocs. They look like Crocs.
Oh, that's nothing.
So
I see people running
that's
those
not a
all the
big
time.
deal. Wooden, there we go. Which he only beat the wooden one by like 17 minutes. That's
foam.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Fastest marathon dressed as a book character. Archie, Captain Underpants, Hunt.
That's a good idea.
That is a great one. 2:27. That's flying. Sub 2:30. That's insane. Next one. Fastest marathon with multiple sclerosis. This is a female. 2:59.
Wow.
That's smoking. Here's a fun one. Longest scarf knitted while running a marathon.
Jeez.
What is the length? Oh, great. Of course it's in centimeters. 5.59. Oh, no. Meters. 5.59 meters. Holy smokes. That's long enough to wear. 5 meters? My goodness.
Yeah, but how fast was the race? So you could slow your race down.
I mean, you could. But
so if you got a 6.5 hour limit,
that's still a 5 meter in 6.5 hours.
Right. But I want to, that's what I mean. It's like it's on a Tuesday and that's what I mean. It kind of splits hairs.
Well, but I think you would have to have the length part of it. So I don't know.
The slower you go,
gets the more weight.
I want to see like the longest scarf you can knit while running a sub 4.
True.
Or sub 3.
Maybe you do it. There you go. Sub 3, sub 4, sub 5, sub 6.
Yeah.
Fastest marathon dressed as a knight.
Ooh.
I wonder, again, here's where, yes.
I want to see that.
I know. 4:21, pretty quick.
Yeah, he's not wearing full armor.
I know some of these, I don't. Fastest marathon with a double mastectomy. I mean, some of them are just, again, with my pinky cut off.
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
It's great. It's probably cause related, things like that.
Like, hey, I've lived through this thing and I'm going to run a race. Like, I get that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's
so
good.
I look at it from that.
Yep. Fastest marathon in a suit and dress shoes. We saw that one. Fastest marathon dressed as a cheerleader.
You have that though, right?
Do I have that?
Yeah.
No, I don't have that.
Never mind.
That's different. I do not, because it's 2:46.
Oh, you got to speed it up.
And here we go. Fastest marathon while blindfolded, tethered, male. Mark Golder, Golder, Goulder, 3:16.
Yeah. Do you see? I love seeing that out there. Like, they have guides.
Yeah, that is cool.
That is cool.
Blind.
So you have blind people that are running marathons. I'd like to see the fastest marathon run by somebody that's actually legally blind.
Yeah, I wonder what that is. I'll bet you it is.
Because if you're blindfolded, you're not used,
right.
You have no idea. But if you're legally blind.
Fastest marathon time for a blind person is 2. You want to guess? It's under 3.
250.
2:31. Almost breaking 2:30 by an Italian athlete.
The guide has to be good too then.
Yeah, no kidding. That is insane. It says, okay, yep. So notable mention. So let's just read this really quick. Andrea Siona, it's Italian, so this could be a male.
Could be. Yeah,
Andrea.
Could be either.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's a male. Siona, a decorated Paralympic runner, holds this record for navigating the course by a guided runner. Notable mention, Kenyan runner Henry Wanyoik. Sorry, I slaughtered it, but ran the 2:31. Ran a 2:31.31 in 2005, though some records cite Sione as primary record holder. So wait, there's 2 people that ran roughly 2:31 blind. That is incredible. And how about this? The no physical support blind marathon. Mohammed Asif Iqbal of Kolkata recorded an impressive time of 6 hours, 54 minutes, and 3 seconds in 2025. The Tata Mumbai Marathon, recognized for running without any physical tether. So maybe somebody was saying left, right.
Yeah, but there's so many obstacles.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to have a walking stick or something to. Yeah.
Something. That's impressive.
That
is impressive. All of these are actually really impressive and fun. I think that is the nice thing that ties all of this together. It's meant to have fun. Just go out and enjoy, like we should all do with running, and not get so serious about things, and just enjoy it for what it is.
I agree. Like, what brings you joy doesn't have to bring everybody else joy.
Right.
As long as you're not getting in somebody's way or doing something, it should be fine.
As long as you're not tethered to 49 plus other people. I'm not getting in that marathon. Yeah, excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
You could be part of the tether.
Yeah. Well, everybody, that is this week's episode. Be sure to check us out on all your different listening platforms. And I forgot the ending, but tune in next time as we share more about what we just saw.
Until then, happy running.